Okay, now I think we're here. What an idiot. What an idiot.
You had to be
I don't do something for a week and I forget how to do it. It's ridiculous. I found out, folks. Here I was going through acting. I didn't even realize for a minute it wasn't working, and I'm, reading comments and saying hello to everybody and all this stuff, and then after that, couldn't figure out what it was, and all it was, I forgot to hit the dadgum go live button. I hit the intro button, but I didn't hit the go live button. So, what an idiot! Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Let's try this again. We'll go back to the beginning because since y'all didn't hear me the first time, there's Paul. How you doing, Paul, from B&G Custom Woodworks? Rob Schuster, Mike Haichu. How you doing, Mike? Mr. Senecola, Jerry Bonifield. And by the way, folks, this may or may not pop up on Facebook later. I don't know if it will or not. I don't think it really matters. I think most everybody watches on YouTube anyway. Dennis Mills, how you doing? Keith Painter, how you doing, Keith? Dave Matthews, Marcello, how you doing? Troy Pritchard. Can y'all hear fireworks going off? They're shooting off fireworks around here. I don't know. It's January 2nd, folks. It's not New Year's. Yeah, Keith. I'll show this again because everybody missed it. Keith says, "Yeah, Dave must be updating his Dominion machines." Yeah, you got to get that last minute software update, Keith. That's how it works in Georgia, anyway. Happy New Year, there. X3 CNC. You don't know for sure who that is. Ryan Ballard's here. Let's see who else I missed. Steven is here. No, I didn't forget about you. Just had a brain fart here. Steve Atkins is here. John Thompson. Let's see who else. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, Jerry says must be a Dominion thing. Boy, you guys are on it. Y'all are on to us here in Georgia, aren't you?
Did you see Bruce and Joma Williams from the Philippines?
Yeah, I think I just haven't got down to them yet. Because I know I saw them earlier. There's DQ Dawson Hay from Greenville, South Carolina. Welcome. Can y'all hear the fireworks going off? Are they that loud?
I do.
It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, yeah, okay, that's Paul Stewart. Okay, how you doing, Paul? I didn't recognize the newfangled thing. The Florida bearded woodworker. They got drunk and passed out, so they have to finish off the fireworks. Yeah, there's a Walker, M. Giles, wash hands. Yeah. There's Matt, Awesome Wood Things Haas. How you doing, Matt? All right, I think we're caught up with the comments, and we're running way behind now because it's already 9:22. But this won't be that long a show anyway. We had about 13 entries. When you look at the playlist, you'll see 14 videos, and part of that is because I think Earl Walker, I believe, was the one had two little videos. And I think he had trouble trying to figure out how to put them together as one or something. I don't know. He might have been doing it on his phone or something, but anyway, so that's why there's 14. But I've got pictures. I went through the day. I want to thank everybody that sent me. I don't want to make anybody mad here, but I want to thank everybody that sent me a still photo of your project, like I asked. There were a few that didn't. So I had to go do the old try to catch the video at the right spot and do a screenshot type thing, which I hate doing that because it's hard to do. But anyway, it is what it is. But I've got so I've got pictures of everything, and some folks did a real good job sending me lots of good pictures of their project, even finished and while it was in progress. So those are great, as well as the videos. So, yeah, Earl said he had trouble putting them together. No worries, we got it, and I got both your pictures, which really helped. Let's see here. George Rothfuss is in the house. Today we want to see the pass from the principal's office. Late. I wasn't late. I was here. I was just too stupid to hit the go live button. Yeah. Forgot that.
He's technically challenged.
Yeah, I guess. It's like I said, I did a coffee sessions Christmas Eve, and I still remembered how to do everything. Well, barely, I guess. But just in that bit of time, from 2020, Christmas Eve 2020 to January 2nd, 2021, I've lost that much more, I guess. But yeah, you're right, Paul. Video editing is tough. I hate video editing.
Yeah,
I hate it. And that's why I don't put out many videos anymore. Because I hate old timers. Yeah, that's a nice way to call it, I guess. All right. Well, let's. I guess we'll get right into it here. That's what y'all come here to see. Let me just say, first of all, I got a couple of people I want to thank. I can't remember whether y'all heard me say this or not, because I'll say it again now. But I want to thank Becca because she made the mistake of telling me she was going to be free and wasn't going to be entering a project. So if I needed her to help me with the judging, she would. So, I was happy to have her help me with the judging. So. And the other thing I want to do, I'm keeping it really simple this year. I know there's been, because and everybody blames everything on the COVID mess. That's FedEx and the post office, the good old USPS. They've been having all kinds of trouble getting deliveries on time and losing packages and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to just keep it really simple this year. I'm just all the prizes. I didn't get any sponsors, although I do want to thank Larry Galt. I don't know if Larry's out there. I haven't seen him, but I do want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Larry Galt, because he had sent me an email and asked me. I think he had something he was going to donate as a prize, and I said, "Well, Larry, with all the COVID mess and all this stuff going on, I was just going to keep it simple. We'll just do gift cards, and especially the e-gift cards. That way, you don't have to mail anything. Everybody will get it right now and stuff. And if for some reason somebody doesn't want the gift card, they can just let me know, and I'll just send them a PayPal payment or something like that." But I just wanted to keep it really simple. But I want to thank Larry Galt because after I told him that, he, decided to send me a sizable donation, PayPal payment, so to go towards the prizes. So that really helped. I appreciate it. It's certainly very nice of him to do that. Larry's a good guy. In fact, he's the one, I believe, that made, if I can get my finger right, he made that little coffee session plaque thing that hangs back there on the wall. So anyway, thanks, Larry Gall. I haven't seen his name out here, so I don't think he's watching. Anyway, big shout out to him for the donation for the prize. So anywho, we will continue on, and we'll go through. First thing I'm going to do is show everybody's project. If I can get them queued up over here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me get them. Where'd they go? Let me get them queued up first. And you'll see number. If you look in the corner, you might see a number on the picture, and that's just so that I know to put them in the order that I added them to the playlist. So that's what that number is. It's not who's, any of that kind of stuff. So, we got Oregon Batman in the house. If I can find him here. Let's see. Here he is. Oregon Batman. How you doing? Yeah, I've been. If y'all don't know who Oregon Batman is, he's got a great YouTube channel. He did a really good video series on building a teardrop, which, if y'all follow me, which I think some of you might, I'm going to start building something very similar. I don't know if I'm going to go with a teardrop or a square drop style, but anyway, I was binge watching his videos and really got fired up about building one of those things. So, all right. So, as I started to say, I'm going to go through each one of these pictures from the in the order that I added them to the playlist, or pretty much the order that I received them.
I've got to say, this year, the videos, you guys really stepped it up on the videos. I mean, almost every one of them were like professional level. I think back when we first started this, about 4 or 5 years ago, everybody just, had their machine running, and that was about it.
Phone turned the wrong way with all the black bars on the side, and yeah, the video quality has really picked up, I think, over the. Well, this is the 5th one, so they ought to be starting to get good at it.
Yeah. That being said, that's not what we judge it on, but it just makes it really entertaining to watch when you've got all the music and all the stuff.
Yeah. It's it's never really been about the video and the quality of the video and how fancy it is and all that. If you know how to do that, that's great. But the main thing is the final product,
right?
And just, if you can do something that's really original, that gets you some bonus points probably. But yeah, it's the videos have gotten much better over the years.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to start right here. This was the first one. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can get these bigger. Yeah. See, this is what I mean by the pictures. It's hard to show. Now, I don't know if this really does it justice, but if you watch this video, this was the first video I received. This is from Jim Senecola, and his video was called I think it was called Santa's Magic Key.
Right.
And he was making this fancy key for people who don't have a fireplace or a chimney for Santa Claus to come down.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a cool idea. And if you look close, you will see Santa Claus right there on the thing. So
I think
very cool and a something different. that I thought was pretty cool. So that one was from Jim Sinicola. Let's see, I think these should fall in order here. This is the second one that I received, and this one was from David Battershell. He has, I don't know if he's missed any of these challenges or not. He's pretty much a regular at the CNC challenge. So this, he did a joy sign, and I think when you watch the video, what's interesting, or I find it kind of interesting, is sometimes these people, when they make a mistake, they don't edit it out. They'll show you what it was and stuff. And I'm like, it looks fine. I can't even remember what it was. It seems like there was something that happened on this. If David's out there watching, maybe he'll.
Yeah, what I really love about the challenge is getting to see different things that people do that I had never thought about doing. And this one, he used crayons to melt into the carving instead of painting it or epoxy or anything. He actually used crayons and melted them with a hairdryer. And then he tried to plane it off or sand it off, and that didn't work. So he used his chisel, and that's when he scratched it. That was the mistake they're talking about. But I thought that was really interesting, using, a different medium to make the, fill in the colors.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that, Becca, because I'd actually forgot about that. But he did use crayon and not just paint stuff. So yeah, I think he had some trouble getting this filled in here or something, if I remember right. But it looks really good.
Yeah.
Well done. So let's see. Now, this is the third one that I received. And it is from, let's see if I can make it get a little bigger here. Jason, I hope I got his name right. Jason Omi. This was quite a
David Homey? Okay, David Homey.
I think it was Jason.
Okay.
If you look on the playlist.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where you got some of these names, because when you sent me some, there was a couple of them where you got different first names.
Okay.
I don't know where you got them, but
all right.
Anyway, yeah, Jason Omi. But this is quite an undertaking here, because he's got not just the sleigh, but he's got 3 reindeer. So that
and he's got it all out on the CNC.
Yeah. And it's really nice. I'm surprised there's not a Santa standing in the sleigh or something though. But yeah, that's great job there getting all that done. Looks good. All right, let's see who's next here. We've got, now there's another interesting one.
Yes.
This was from, let's see who did it. This was Paul Camp from P&G Custom Woodworks.
Mm-hmm.
He took if I remember correctly, he took a piece of canvas.
Yep.
And then used his laser. Even though I watched the video, I'm still not sure how he got it to look this good, but it really looks awesome. Those stars.
This is what I was talking about, doing different things that I would never have thought of doing. He put 3 different layers of color and then lasered them off to the different depths to bring out the different colors. And it just amazed me that it turned out so beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, that turned out super nice. And again, like you said, I would have never thought to try something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to see that folks will think outside the box a little bit. All right, let's see where that's number 4. Let's see. All right, this is Rob Schuster. This is one of 2 or 3 I think he made. and I'll just kind of go through these pictures. He made these, what do you call them? I guess they're like cookie molds.
Cookie cutters.
And there's one with a candle on it. There's one with a stocking. And then here's what he uses them for, is to make custom cookies. And I have to say, Rob, you didn't send me anything this year. So, just saying. Last year I got some goodies that Rob made, but this year I guess I wasn't good enough, huh, Rob?
They're in the mail. You know, the mail's been slow.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. But anyway, that's very well done, and it looks like from what he said in the video too that last year he had trouble getting them to come off of because he used, I think, that roller thing last year, and he had trouble with them sticking. Well, now he's got it figured out how to get them where they release good, because those cookies look really good right there. All right, so that was the 5th video. Let's see what the 6th one was. This was Mr. Ballard's, otherwise known as my favorite solar guy. And this one, he claimed it as a fail, but it's still a nice little box. He just didn't have time to get it finished. It was, and Ryan's out there, so he can chime in here. But from what I understand, it was supposed to be. Let's see, what'd you call it, Becca? You had a name for it, I think.
Well, he called it something. He called it
a go-away box.
Go-away box. Yeah, that was his name for it.
Okay. But yeah, it's where you have the Santa Claus inside the box, and then every time you open it, it flips a switch and closes the box back. Isn't that the way it's supposed to work, I think?
Yeah, the Santa Claus pops up and says go away, and then it goes back down. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's a humbug or something,
Yeah. So even though Ryan will call this a fail, it's still a nice little box, and all he has to do is keep going on it and finish it, and then I'm sure it'll be pretty cool. So let's see, that's number 6. Let's see what number 7 was. All right, number 7 was another kind of outside the box thinking thing. This is a wreath that is drawn, I guess, I don't know, that looks like it might be a piece of cardboard, but I'm not sure. And it was done with his CNC, but he used colored pen markers, using a pen holder on his CNC. So that's kind of different. Okay, Mike says Coro. Okay. And Ryan says I ordered some stuff to finish it. So all right. Becca says we want to see it finished tonight. All right, so let's move on to let's see, that was number 7. This is number 8. This is a double-sided, and this is one of those where I couldn't get a good picture, but it's a double-sided
ornament,
Christmas ornament by Clyde Labonte of Clyde's CNC. So nicely done, Clyde. Let's see here. All right, this is from Mr. Matthews. He made I guess a cutting board or a cheese board, I think is what he called it. And the reindeer that's in the middle of that there is an inlay. So that's nicely done. And it obviously works well.
I still haven't tried inlays. I really want to try that. I got to put that on my list of things to do.
Yeah, I still haven't done that. But I've only been doing CNC stuff for like 15 years, so I'll get around to it. Has it been 15? It's been over 15. Yeah. All right. So that was from Dave Matthews. Number 10. This one is from Greg Euler. This is, I don't know what do we call this? A Rudolph plaque. This is Rudolph and Company Fine Reindeer Treats. Guaranteed.
It's a real good example of using the Aura mask and then letting the machine cut it and then painting and then pulling off the Aura mask. And it's such a clean cut that way. And I've never tried that either. I want to try that. It sure made it look like it, was a real fine, instead of having to paint, sand, and all that stuff that you do. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he did use some Aura mask on this. So if you wanted to know about that, make sure you go watch the playlist and check out that video.
Yep.
That was a nice one. It looks really good. Let's see what we got left here. Okay, this is from Earl Walker. And he's the one that had the 2 little short videos in there. And he made these Christmas trees where they're in 2 pieces and then they kind of wedged together like that. And I've got a second picture here where looks like he made 3 of them. So those are very nicely done. Good job with those. And I guess I just now realized he's got that setting on his Gatton CNC as well.
Sure does.
I recognize that with that green, because at first I thought it was setting on like a ping pong table. They're usually green like that. So, all righty. Let's see. We're getting down to the end here. So that was number 11. Number 12. This was a what to call this exactly? It's some kind of I guess he was maybe making this for someone else, because it says Campbell Family up here, 2020 over here. And this is from Andrew Haig and family, because I think he got his kids involved and let them do the painting and stuff. So nice job there. I particularly like the goofy looking Rudolph there. That's funny. All right, and I think we've got, I just see Earl says that's what my top is made. That's what my top is made of, ping pong table. Okay, well, I knew I recognized that color green. It looked like a ping pong table there first. All right, so there's the one by Andrew Haig. And let's see, the last one I've got to get queued up here, because I got a whole bunch of pictures for this one.
Hi, Mark Lindsay. Haven't talked to you in a long time.
Okay, yeah, Andrew said that was a last minute gift his daughter wanted to make. Okay, good. Okay, now this last one is, I got to get these queued up in the right order here. But this is from Keith Painter, and he even showed some pictures that I like to see in progress. So you can see it's a 2-sided project. He's got his dowel holes there. And here he's using a rotary axis, which is interesting because don't normally see somebody using that in the challenge. And of course, got his vacuum hose right there, because that's one thing about the rotary. I mean, they can make a mess. And there's the 2 halves. and you see he's making this custom to fit a Crown Royal Crown Royal bottle, which kind of fitting for 2020, I think. And there it's showing it in the bottom part of the snowman with the bottle sticking up. And there's some more parts of the snowman unfinished, of course. That's just too cool looking right there. There's the finished product, and you can't even tell the crown's in there. Very nicely done. Even has like a little carrot or something in his for his nose. And there he is with his head removed, showing the bottle of Crown. And of course, there it is, opened up, so that you can replace it when that bottle's gone. So, very well done. All right, so y'all can comment and tell me, since y'all have seen them all now, comment and tell me which one you like the best. And like I said, as far as the prizes for this year, I'm just keeping it really simple, doing the gift e-cards. And I guess I should repeat everything, because I don't know if I said this before when I wasn't on here or thinking it was working, or if I got it back working. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to do the Amazon e-gift cards. If anybody doesn't like Amazon, doesn't want to shop there, that's fine. Just let me know, and I will send you a PayPal payment in place of the e-gift card. But that way we keep it simple. There's nothing to mail, nothing, you don't have to wait on the mail to bring thing. I know even last year when I did the, I think we had a lot of router bits and stuff like that. And I was trying to order them from Amazon and then have them drop ship. But even then, there were some people that were having some trouble, with, I don't know why, because the Christmas rush you'd think would be over by this time. But anyway, we'll just avoid all that hassle and do the e-gift cards. So, okay, let's see what they're all saying over here. The snowman, Clyde likes the snowman. George says each one is good, hard to vote. Yeah, that's why I, get Pekka to help me.
On the video, he even shows him filling it up, and it goes off camera and it comes back half in.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. You see all these awesome pictures, but the video that he shot was really well done too.
Really good, yeah.
Great job there. Yeah, the snowman seems to be a favorite. I don't know why. The Crown Royal Snowman, or the alcoholic snowman. Yeah, the Santa Key gets a vote there. Yeah, the reindeer and sleigh decoration was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
because that's a lot of cutting. That's a lot of cutting to do that. He went above and beyond, I would say, on that one too, for a Christmas challenge.
Yeah, I bet he got a lot of good compliments on that out in his yard too.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Another person likes the Royal Crown Snowman. Yeah, Ryan's got an interesting comment. He says, notice how much was gone from the beginning of the project? Well, you got to sample stuff, make sure the project works right. But yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so here's how it's going to work here. I've done some math, and again, I want to thank Larry Galt for sending that generous donation. And I don't think he's even out there.
I haven't seen his name.
Yeah, Oregon Batman says, in the running for me is number 3, the sleigh, number 11, the trees, last one, Crown Royal Stone. I'm going to have to go with number 3, which would be the sleigh, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Key says, can you guess how many mini bottles I went through to make that? Yeah, well, I do. It had to take a while because I know how slow, a lot of that rotary axis stuff is. It's kind of like 3D carving, that's some long run times there. So, yeah, that's really good. All right, so here, let me explain how I'm going to do this here. Because I'm a generous guy, and I know how difficult it is to make the time to get out in your shop and force yourself to shoot video. I really know how hard it is because I hate doing it myself. But, I know it takes an effort to do this and enter this challenge. So I want to make sure that everybody that's entered, and we had like 13 different entries. So I want to make sure that everybody gets at least a little something. So we're going to break the prize down like this. We're going to award the top 5 will get the good prize, if you want to call it that. We're going to go with a $75 e-card for first place, a $50 e-card for second place, a $35 e-card for third place, a $30 e-card for fourth place, and a $25 e-card for fifth place. And then everybody else that finished out of the top 5 will get a $10 e-card. And again, like I said, if you don't want to shop at Amazon, and I know there's some people don't like Amazon, but if you don't want to, just let me know and I will send you a PayPal payment. But that way, everybody gets at least a little something for their efforts. And let's see here. All right, now we're running pretty good on time, but even though I was like 20 minutes late or what, we were getting started. So Becca, I sent, I had Becca watch all the videos, and she watched the playlist, and then she sent me her list, and I had kind of jotted down my list, and we pretty much nailed it. I think Becca thinks a lot like I do as far as, who's thinking outside the box, and because since we both run machines, we can look and say, well, that really took some thinking to do that. So anyway, so we're going to start off here. We're going to start with number 5, which is going to be, if I can check my list here, number 5, and the winner of a $25 e-gift card is, get back here to it, is Paul Camp from P&G. Let's see, it's P&G Woodwork. P&G Custom Woodworks. And that is the laser picture on a canvas, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. That's just absolutely unbelievable. He could get that picture to come out, because when he started, it was all black, and I kept, what's he doing? But it's just beautiful.
Yeah, that's got to be one. If I had to pick something that's really unique, that would have to be one of the ones out of all the 5 years I've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the most unique challenge entries there, for sure.
You should watch that video.
Yeah, I should have the link. Let me scroll down here. Well, I thought I did. Well, I got a link to the website, and you can go watch the playlist by going to the website.
Either that or go to YouTube and go to Dave Gatton and
our YouTube.
Look on the playlist, it's there.
All right, so congratulations to Paul. Next for fourth place and the $30 e-gift card is, where'd it go? Is this one right here, the Rudolph plaque by Greg Euler. So congratulations, Greg. Well done, sir. And I guess I have to say well done to your wife too, because I think she might have helped you a little bit with that. So congratulations, guys. All right, next. Let's see here. Number 3 for the $35 e-gift card is Mr. Jim Sinicola. Made Santa's Magic Key. That was also some thinking outside the box. And that was also a double-sided project, I guess, too. Was it not?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Okay. So, congratulations, Jim. Number 2, and the winner of the $50 e-gift card is going to be, I can find it. Here we go. That is going to be Jason Omi for the reindeer and sleigh. That was, this project here, it's probably not, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good way to say this. I mean, it's not something that's really way different, but it's way big. I mean, that's a lot of work, to do the sleigh and not one reindeer, but 3 reindeer. So, and the painting of it and everything, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Looks really, really good. So congratulations to Jason on the reindeer and sleigh. And finally, getting down to the number 1, the winner of the $75 $75 e-gift card is the Crown Royal Snowman.
That'll buy a lot of Crown Royal.
That was just such a cool project. And
I don't think you can get that on Amazon, though. You're going to have to give him the PayPal.
The thing that, I don't know if they sell Crown Royal on Amazon or not. They might, I don't know.
I think so.
But the thing that kind of sealed the deal for me was seeing, the rotary axis, because that's just something you don't, I just haven't seen anybody else use one of those that I can remember. I mean, this is our 5th year doing this, and I just don't know that anybody else has done that. But that was just really cool project, and the video was outstanding too.
Yes.
But that is just Very cool. So congratulations, Keith. See, you didn't have to send me any extra votes for the Dominion app that he talked about. Um, but yeah, that was really good. And like I said, everybody else will get a little something too. I've got everybody's email, or I should have, and I will get those sent out. And because they're an e-gift card, you'll just get an email. So make sure you check your junk email folder or your spam email folder if you don't see it in your inbox. And all you gotta do is click on it and go redeem it, or it'll be there when you want to spend money, I guess. And if, like I said, if somebody does not want that, let me know and I'll send you a PayPal payment instead. But just figured it was probably better to do it this way this year because of all the craziness going on with I'm sorry, I was reading Mark's thing here. Dave Gatton, I just sent you a link to Oregon Batman's channel. Yeah, I'm already subscribed to him, Mark. I've been binge watching his. I haven't bought his plans even. Yeah, I've been binge watching him and several others as far as the teardrop, square drop, off-road type builds. Okay, Paul. He says his email's down for the moment. Okay. Diana Carpenter's in the house. Apparently, she likes the the Crown thing as well. So that's it for this year. This is the 2020 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to put an entry in. I know that it can be a real pain to get out there sometimes and try to come up with a project to do just for fun, especially because you got to shoot video and stuff like that. And like I said, I know how it is. I don't like, a lot of times you just want to get out there and do a project. You don't want to take time to set up a stupid camera and all that kind of stuff. But I appreciate the folks that did take the time out of their busy schedule. And you're welcome, David Battershell. He is, David is, like I said, I don't think he's missed the challenge. He might have, unless he missed one of the very first ones I did. But I know he's pretty much a regular entry. Rob's another one.
I think Cynical is entered every time too.
I think so. Yeah, there's a few folks that always put together something for the challenge, and I appreciate it. Well, like I said, we had 13. I think this year is probably down a little bit, but with 2020 being as crazy year as it is, I totally get it. So I'd actually thought about not even having the challenge this year, but then I started having people ask me about it. And I said, well, as long as people will do it, we'll do it.
I learned stuff this year. I'm glad you had it because I saw some stuff I've never seen before. So that's always fun.
Yeah. Troy says, you got cookies for a bribe last year. Just wondering how much Crown Royal you got for this year. I don't know, but I've got a big cup here. I could put some in. But it's just coffee. That's all that's in there. So yeah, thank you all for going in with the challenge. And like I said, I'd like to do more. I wish I could do more, but I figured in the worst case, I'll make sure that everybody gets a little something for their trouble. And I hope that makes everybody happy. Don't know if it will or not, but maybe it will. Did I miss anything exciting in the chat while I was doing all that?
Oh, the usual.
The usual chit chat. It seems like I saw somebody that asked something, and I thought, well, I won't answer it right now.
George Russ says he's finally got all his parts together to make his machine. Come on, let's see pictures. I want to see build pictures. I love build pictures.
Yeah, I guess I'm scrolling back here. I thought I saw somebody ask something. Yeah, I don't know. It may be gone there because I think this thing only saves. Yeah, Maria says the level of difficulty on the snowman. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where that question was. So if anybody asks a question, put it in again real quick. I'll try to get to it because I know I saw one earlier, and I thought, well, I won't answer it now because I'm in the middle of doing this, and I'll come back to it. But Dave Max says, I've been plugging your CNC on other groups. Hope it helps. Yeah, I get emails all the time from people, or like when they answer the questions to join the Facebook group. A lot of times they'll say, yeah, I was in another group and somebody recommended recommended the Gatton CNC. So yeah, so I appreciate y'all spreading the word because I don't really do much advertising.
Word of mouth, the best advertising.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're going to call that another challenge and get this one signed off. We've had a pretty decent crowd watching here too for this kind of thing. So I appreciate all that have tuned in tonight. Sorry about the Facebook snafu. I don't think because I failed to hit. Yeah, it's not even over there on Facebook. So yeah, because I failed to hit the go live button the first time. It with Facebook you can start early, but you can't start more than 10 minutes late. And apparently I was more than 10 minutes late, and so it wiped that one out. And I didn't bother adding another one because, like I said, most of y'all watch over here on YouTube anyway. So I guess that's going to do it. Again, thank you all. Big thanks to Becca for helping me judge her in the Dominion app. I probably should quit saying that. People will be wanting to file fraud charges on me. But yeah, and a big thanks again to Larry Galt, which I hate that he's not here because I wanted to thank him in person. But yeah, big thank you for the donation to help me spread out the prize money. All right, guys. I guess who knows? It may take me 20 minutes to figure out how to shut this thing off. It took me about that long to figure out how to turn it on. Let's see. We're gonna try this, Becca. This is when we wave and say good night, everybody.
I enjoyed it.
And we'll see y'all next time. Everybody have a great 2020.